Alrighty, guys, welcome to game one. We have the little obligatory mini pause that we have at the whenever there is a in-game pause. It should resume in just a second here. Scoreboard is currently not right, but we'll get that fixed for you in just a minute here. We have week 6, day 1, the final series of regular season before playoffs. Enlightened versus Final Boss. I don't know how that hook didn't hit J-Web. Hit him with the S key. Striker Zone gonna be playing Aatrox in the top lane. Dark Sovereign gonna be playing... Oh, whoa, actually, maybe I should fix people quick. We got Skeller gonna be in the jungle on Echo. Dark Sovereign in the mid lane on Lissandra. I ate Mud for You playing Kaisa 80 carry. Abner on Thresh support. Meanwhile, representing red side, we have King Mike in the top lane playing Set. We have Big PP Tyrone 7 foot in the jungle on Fiddlesticks. Corky in the mid lane played by XZ Wolf, the captain of Final Boss. And around the team comp out, we have Vayne in the bot lane played by Psycho Dog, and J-Web going to be supporting him on Lulu. And Alan and Rari, what do you guys think of these team comps, and how do you think this early game is going to go for each side?
Well, my arch nemesis is on blue side, so I kind of want my man J-Web to pummel Mud into the ground. But I don't know how the top lane matchup goes with Aatrox and Set. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure Echo can bully Fiddlesticks early on.
Definitely. He definitely should. I think top lane's mostly just it should be favoring Aatrox early. Once King Mike has some items, it's not quite so one-sided, but without any sustain, King Mike is susceptible to slowly get poked down. He does have some potential here and has actually played that fairly well, but still lost a lot of HP.
Wait, I think I have the spectator bug real quick.
Yeah, you do. Pause at
pause at 235.
35?
Yeah, 235. Right
yeah.
Yeah.
Which spectator bug are you guys talking about?
It's the spectator bug where like auto attacks don't trigger, and then when people die, like their corpse is still there, and then it doesn't show them buying items and stuff like that.
It's pretty
weird.
You don't see them using champions using abilities and shit.
Yeah,
like they'll die and they'll be standing up straight. Like it looks so wonky.
T-posing. They're asserting their dominance.
Yep. It's extremely jarring if you don't know what's going on. So,
Gotcha.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 36, 37. My bad. That was
Perfect.
That spectator is gross. It's
Nothing
actually pretty funny though.
I've actually never seen it. To be
some
honest.
of the interaction is really funny because, for example, like part of the bug, Mundo. Part of the bug is like they're always sprinting. So like the Mundo skin, like the corporate Mundo, like he's always in his car.
He's always in the car.
Yeah.
He's hitting him with the Lambo, huh?
Yeah.
So dumb, man.
Oh man. Stun coming out from King Mike. Not gonna get pulled back though, as the Darkened Blade coming forward does get the third knockup. King Mike does hit the true damage onto Striker Zone, but didn't have a lot of grit, so really only tickled him there.
Yeah, I think this set has some interesting implications. You know, Enlightened wants to do as well as they can because, you know, they're fighting for first place, and then first and second place obviously gets to pick seed position in terms of like what day they want to play. While XZ Wolf is like a few games away from making playoffs, so like they can't like really get 0-3 here either.
Well, here comes Fiddlesticks with the fear coming through. Striker Zone gonna have to dash and flash over the wall here to just escape from Tyrone. Big big PP Tyrone 7 foot. I'm gonna make him flash away from him.
Yeah, a little context of big PP Tyrone 7 foot. You know, he was a GM slash, you know, like he's a high elo jungler that, you know, joined through Twitch, and it's kind of cool that, you know, usually you know, said like the memes like Simba and non-stopping people like that just like quit like on the first week.
The memes where they get burnt, they get bronze gapped and then just decide to quit.
Yep, exactly. So it's kind of cool that we get like a, you know, new face, you know, without any like voucher or anything, like play it out the whole season. So it's cool. I really want him
with
to
the
do
true
well.
damage here, but is it gonna be?
I think Striker's
He
dead
doesn't
there.
have any abilities yet. He is gonna wait for CDs. Will it be enough though? Knock up not quite available just yet. 2 seconds and one last auto attack will do it. Gets the heal. Set gonna get first blood in the top lane. Set gonna have the early lead, and actually has a frozen lane here while being up in CS. This is really bad for Striker Zone.
Speaking of being really bad for Striker Zone, this might be bad for Wolf too, as Wolf has to navigate out, but Big Peep is here to save him.
And they win that 2v2?
They're barely gonna miss the hook here. Tyrone is
just almost out of mana.
Smite, he's gonna try to heal up. He is able to get a lot up, actually, and Dark Sovereign is out of mana. They're gonna try to auto-attack him to death with a flash forward. Dark Sovereign, and he does minion auto-attack from the large raptor is actually what killed him there. Incredibly unfortunate for Big PP Tyrone that the damage was already in the air before the flash came through. Can't, unfortunately, flash auto-attacks.
No, that's a bit unfortunate for Big PP Tyrone, but, you know, they had to invest a lot. They had to send, you know, Skeller up there to secure the kill. Yeah, Abner had to roam, so hopefully Psycho Dog and J-Wolf can get something going down there, which it looks like they're not. Unfortunately, Kaisa is, you know, up in CS actually, but maybe I trust in Psycho Dog's Vayne. You know, Vayne and Lulu, you know, RJ knows about this combo, you know, he's a big fan of it, so I think Psycho Dog can, you know, get this comp going.
Yeah, Lulu's Lulu's one of those champions that really enables weak early game champions, like for example Kog'Maw and Vayne, and it really allows them to be able to be aggressive in the early game if they choose to.
Yeah, I always say that as well. Like going into lane Vayne by herself is like, you know, I want to say like a D tier. Oh, here we go.
She's hot garbage going into lane, but we'll talk about that in a second because here comes Big PP Tyrone, and he's going to go in. Psycho Dog is going to be able to flash away and condemn, but he is going to go down. I8 Mud for you is going to go down first, though. No,
wow, they turned it around.
He's trying to get away here as Abner is now running for his life, and this went absolutely sideways for Enlightened there. Here comes the potential dive. It's going to be too late as Abner gets a shield. Isn't going to go down just yet. XZ Wolf is hunting out, does have Valkyrie available, is gonna get the root down. Dark Sovereign gonna be able to use the claw to escape, and I don't know how Abner survived there, but he is going to live.
Yeah, that went as poorly as it could too for Psycho Dog. Like he didn't get anything off his cleanse. Like he got the full
I saw
CC
that
chain.
too. Yeah, he cleansed like nothing. He cleansed after the flay, but
yeah, it was, unfortunately for him, you know, he turned it around, and that's like one of those things I kept saying about, like, that's the theme of, you know, ganking, right? Like, if you're gonna 3v3 bottom, whichever jungler comes first ends up losing the exchange, because the other jungler can kind of pick his fights because they overinvest on a specific target, and that's kind of like what happened there. They didn't finish off Vayne, and then Big PP Tyrone came in a nick of time to, you know,
using the Predator to run him down too.
Yeah.
There's unfortunately no way he gets there without Predator, and it really came in handy there.
But yeah, so far it's a good game. I like a lot of back and forth, good exchanges.
King Mike is not going to get the true damage, but does get triple knocked up, and King Mike is incredibly low. He was trying to get the ult under tower, trying to use the showstopper to bring Aatrox down, but it's not really gonna matter, as King Mike is gonna be able to heal up using that passive. It is so stupidly strong. As a wise man once said, otherwise known as Mahar, first half of set HP bar, super easy. Second half of set's HP bar, impossible. Like he just heals for so much.
Yeah, kind of sounding like Tom Kench actually. Like doing damage to Tom Kench is, you know, cool and all until that great HP bar starts building up.
Yup. So you won the trade until like 2 seconds later, this guy's back at like 75%.
Striker's on a little bit of an XP disadvantage here, so as the wave is crashing down in a lot of CS too.
I mean, that's all thanks to Big PP Tyrone helping him out, but King Mike might throw it away right now if he doesn't. He
does get to get pulled back here. He does get the haymaker off in time, and unfortunately the showstopper wasn't in the right area. Here comes the smite though, and the flash forward with an auto attack. Striker Zone picks up the kill on King Mike.
That wasn't too
immediately
bad.
Jump on Dragon. Wow, the moment that he showed top, it's a really good counterplay.
And that wasn't too bad, right? At least you burn a flash from Striker Zone as well too.
Corki is package. I think they're looking for something here.
They're looking for the Rift Herald.
Are they gonna rift here?
Yeah, yeah. They might be able to cut off Skeller that's doing it currently. Yeah, you can see him on the mini map already.
I think they can force it though.
Yeah,
They're
he's
just
already
still
running away.
bottom, so. Are they doing it? Think so.
They are, yeah, they're on it. It's got
they
about
have
2,000 health left.
Yeah, they have to do it. Lulu already invested by
No.
Roman up here.
Damn, that went like really good for them. You know, K-Mike got bodied, but his team pulled it back for him.
I mean, that's the most you can ask for if you're a top laner, right? Like, if you die, you're like, alright, can we have something done on the other, you know,
Right, yeah.
4/5 of the map?
And it is very depressing as a top laner whenever you're dying to like 2 to 3 people top lane, and you look on the bottom half, and your bot lane also just dies while they're getting a gank.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the most depressing things ever.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, I absorbed so much pressure. What happened? But I mean, that's true for any lane though. But
Yeah. But it's especially true for top because of the way, like, top lane champions are. Like, you fall behind just a
absolutely.
bit, you're just gonna get killed. Alright.
I wonder where he's gonna look to use Rift. He's maybe top, I think. He
Yeah,
knows he
sure
doesn't have flash, but
he probably will use a top lane, although I'd much rather him use it mid lane. Just because then you can try to open up the map more. I mean, it only gives you 2 plates, but it is a Corki in the mid lane, so he should be able to rip through towers pretty quickly.
I think XZ was interested in, you know, he doesn't really want too much action, he just wants the game to be over with. Oh, here comes Fiddlesticks.
oh,
Silence coming through in the showstopper right into the corner. Great job there to keep him in big PP Tyrone's range there on the Crow Storm.
BP Tyrone gonna drop the big rift, bro. This should be first tower.
I think they're going to wait to drop the Rift here until they've taken out a couple of plates, just to make sure that they don't get the extra resistances from taking plates too quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if at around either 3 plates to 2.5 plates left is when they pop the Rift Herald. And here comes a hook, and oh my gosh, XZ Wolf gets absolutely plastered against the tower. I ate mud for you, and yep, there it is. Right as that 3rd plate drops, they drop the Rift Herald to instantly get the last 2, avoid all of the extra resistances, and that's going to be the first tower going down.
That's pretty good for top lane. Hopefully they can convert it to these next dragon fights that's coming up. You know, Corki unfortunately had to eat shit there, but
Both sides are doing like nice counterplay. Like
exactly.
they ran it top, and they're like, all right, send 3 mid right away. Like they're on their feet, bro.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
definitely answering very well, for sure.
It's a game of give and take right now. We'll just see which team gives more.
And this is, I mean, this game, from what we're seeing so far, actually might just come down to who is able to absorb pressure better. Just because both sides are being so aggressive with their plays that they're making and the counter plays, but they're not respecting the counterplay as much as they should, and neither team really is. XZ Wolf, I mean, XZ Wolf really had no business dying there. He was under tower taking a hook, which probably could have avoided if he was more on his toes, but at the same time, it's like, there's only so many skill shots you can dodge.
Nah, I think he got Lissandra under tower, and that's how he got hooked.
He got hooked after it, I thought. I might have missed it, but I thought he got hooked after it.
I mean, either way, it's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know that they have only a few options, right? Gank top or gank mid, so you gotta like play it smart and not die unnecessarily. So the next point of contention is gonna be this Ocean Drake that's coming up in 40 seconds. Actually, Wolf gets ulted again.
Z Wolf
Yeah.
is. Oh, Lulu is.
Oh, Jonathan Webb.
Is it going to be enough? No, it's going to be not because he's going to flash over the wall here. Big PP Tyrone flashing forward with the Crow Storm. Is going to get the silence and the double spear. I hate Mud for you is going to be able to go. No, Dark Sovereign actually falls as he is able to use the Gale Force to escape temporarily. Abner going to flash away after he hits the flay, and that's going to be the kill for Skeller. Double kill coming through.
Holy shit.
Playing super well. Stun gonna hit down as the Condemn goes through. Psycho Dog is going absolutely nuts. I ate mud for you. One last auto attack. No, because here comes the King Mike explosion damage from the Showstopper. And Vayne gonna pick up the final kill onto Skeller on the backside of that trade.
Yeah, that was actually so gross. it was looking,
Is crazy.
you know, yeah, Skeller had a great play there, but the thing is, Psycho Dog was there too. Yeah, like I said, it was like he was like the last person to do a move, and then Psycho Dog was like, all right, you burned all your CC on me. I mean, you burned all your CC on your teammates. This gives me the perfect chance to be Vayne and, you know, eat up the rest of the backfield.
Well, that's perfect. That's a wet dream for Vayne in the early game. It's like, oh, no CC. I only have an item, and they're all at like a quarter of an HP bar. Let me just run them down really quick, and none of them can turn on me because they all will just take 3 auto attacks before they die.
Yeah, and then that's like one of those things where like if they killed XZ Wolf right there, then it would have been a lost fight. But the thing is, J-Web came in the nick of time, gave him the extra HP boost. PP Tyrone came in, you know, did, you know, fiddlesticks things, and bought enough time to allow for Vayne to come up. Even though Skeller had a great play there that, you know, kept them within contention
Just the
for this
commitment.
game.
Just the commitment there. I mean, there were 3 flashes blown in that fight, and all for final boss. 2 of them were aggressive. 2 of them were aggressive flashes trying to save XZ Wolf. XZ Wolf's flash is the only one that was used defensively. And yeah, I mean, J-Web coming in just absolutely clutch there with the wild growth.
Tyrone's playing the map really well, man. Like,
I
he's
agree.
playing like he's big Smurf in this game.
Well, he's big PP Tyrone 7 foot. What do you expect, man? Like, it's in the name, dude.
Hey, you're not wrong, man.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, with the storyline that Big PP Tyrone's coming in with, like, I welcome any pop-off game he has. You know, I much rather have him like have a pop-off game. Skeller can handle getting, you know, butt pounded. He's been in the league long enough.
So what's his storyline? Is he a heel or is he a face? Like, what's his story?
He's a new addition to the team. Yo, he's a young buck.
Cleanse going through though, as the instant ultimate comes down, and Abner throws the lantern as a fake coming through, and didn't do, just faked him out completely, burning his cleanse and his ultimate.
Yeah, it's alright. Cleanse wasn't gonna do anything for him anyway. I don't think he was gonna use it wisely. He has J-Web as his pseudo cleanse. Big P Tyrone is aware that they are doing Rift Herald on the opposite side. They can probably turn this maybe if King Mike comes to help, but I think he's gonna give up. He is not. Oh, he is not giving. He is not giving up.
This is going to be coming through here. The fear is going down.
Oh.
Couldn't do anything because he got silenced.
Couldn't
Couldn't
pick it up.
Dark Sovereign is incredibly low. XZ Wolf going to be Valkyrying forward here. Here comes the Showstopper on to Striker Zone. Striker Zone trying to heal up as much as he can, and he's going to be able to do so much. XZ Wolf going for the Shelly and gets it. Striker Zone going to be able to use the Blast Cone to safety, and he is going to get out temporarily. Not sure if he's going to be able to for sure. Nope, King Mike has his eyes set on Abner. Hits him with the Flay, but it doesn't matter because he is going to get yoinked back. Good hook over the wall, and Abner doing really well this game.
Okay, Thresh.
Yeah, I didn't know he could do that.
Oh no!
Abner is playing so well this game.
Yeah.
Like, within just the last minute and a half, we've seen him throw a fake lantern into a hook, which burned both cleanse and ultimate for Vayne. And speaking of Vayne, Vayne is going to be running down I8 Mud. Great hook, and here comes a lantern, and he's actually be able to pull him in here. Skeller with a double stun. No, it's only going to be 1 stun, but it doesn't matter. Polymorph or Wild Growth does go onto XZ Wolf. Skeller does have ultimate available. Striker Zone going forward does get the first knockup. The smite comes down. The second knockup and the pullback is going to be going straight into the third knockup. And Striker Zone kills off XZ Wolf. Abner.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Abner was so low.
Yeah, you didn't. I thought we were gonna caster curse him, but we actually caster blessed him as he had a critical play there, you know, to punish them for taking the turret. You know, even though they lost the turret, they lost that Rift Herald fight. They got 2 on the back end there, putting out on top of Skeller, and you know, Skeller is, you know, Skeller has the potential to really, you know, carry this game if they're not careful. Because they don't really have any good lockdown on Skeller, besides, you know, Polymorph, which is, I'm assuming, Sade for Kaisa coming in. Or other things.
Hey, I'm just saying, as long as Vayne's up, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
As long as she's alive, as long as Jero
Yeah.
keeps her alive, they're gonna win, I think.
Yeah. And you see PP Tyrone's already anticipating the
Oh,
fight
yep,
bottom.
there he is.
Well, he knows with the upcoming Dragon in 45 seconds, they need to try to gain map pressure about a minute beforehand. Obviously, haven't been able to do anything just yet with that, but...
Where's the Corky package at? Shouldn't he? Okay, he's going for it now, I think.
Is it even up right now? I don't think it's up.
It
Should
should
be,
be. I mean,
yeah.
when did he pick it up last?
Oh, no, it's up, it's up. I forgot that sometimes on Spectator, it just doesn't show up on the minimap.
Yeah, I didn't
So I
hear.
was
Yeah, I'm always used to hearing the alarm,
Yeah.
the air raid alarm.
Yeah, man, that in death cards, man, that when you hear that sound, you know, it's usually our win con.
Yeah,
It is
speaking
a
of which.
very underrated ability with how much control it gives you on the map.
It's funny because either
Yeah.
people are too afraid of it or they don't respect it enough. So they either get completely destroyed or they give up a lot of objectives
Yeah,
to
so I'm
avoid
curious how they're
getting.
gonna play it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was blue side, I'd be kind of scared to be honest because they have fiddlesticks and they have the package to look out for.
Well, here
So
comes the
Oh
stun.
boy.
She's gonna King Mike and
there
hit
he
the
is.
3 fear over the wall here, and
Oh.
not doing anything. Silence lasted forever. Showstopper gonna be right in the backside. Valkyrie XZ Wolf might have bitten off more than he can chew, but no, because Vayne is going absolutely wild. Striker
Now they
pushing
turn this.
forward, doesn't get the knockup though, and Striker Zone gonna get the hook coming out, the fear dropping, the knockup going through. Striker Zone still alive, barely goes down there in the backside. J-Web trying to survive as much as he can. Kaisa gonna go down as the cleanse falls. Skeller's still alive, but nobody has died from the side of Final Boss. Flashes and cleanses have been burned, but no one goes down.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I said oh boy because they wasted so much. They engaged on King Mike, which is like literally the last person you want to engage on, and then that was like Big PB Tyrone took it as a time to engage.
Beautiful setup. Yep. He's playing like a monster. Like his ults. I don't think he's had one bad ult this whole game. Every single ult he's had has hit like I think 3 to 4 people every time, and it's doing a lot of work.
It's also really unfortunate. I ate Mud for You barely got stunned by the condemn. Like that had to have been a max range condemn. Psycho Dog lived because of that. If I ate Mud for You gets that kill there, they aren't able to run anyone else down. They probably save the Thresh, and then I don't think that they can go for the dragon there.
I agree. It's one of those games where like every break is going your way. For
What's it saying? What can go wrong will go wrong, or something like that.
Yeah, Murphy's Law. Yeah, Murphy's Law, but all on one side.
Exactly. Only for one team.
Like, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, this.
Oh, don't ask. Why would you ask that? Oh man.
You know that meme was like, can this guy get any worse? And then proceeds to get 5-man Fiddlesticks ultimate into, losing the objective, and this is gonna.
And King Mike actually fighting in the top lane. Just not really actually gonna do anything though.
By the way, this speaks to Striker Zone's class. By the way, he's like, he's a really good player. He was down a ton of CS in the beginning, and he's still staying alive. Despite.
I will say, being down. I love Striker Zone. Striker Zone is awesome. I think he's a great person, and I really respect him as a player too. Him being down in CS though, I wish we could say was, oh my gosh, the play is going to be hitting Mud for You is going on to Psycho Dog as the ultimate comes down. King Mike is going to be able to use the Haymaker and the Showstopper, bringing him back. Skeller is going to be taking so much damage. King Mike now going onto the backside. Will he be able to go for the kill? Yes, he does. The ultimate going to be able to give him the speed up to get away. But as I was saying, Striker Zone being down in CS in the early game was his own fault for just not CSing properly. I didn't want to say anything, but since it was brought up, I saw him miss 3 cannons in the first 8 minutes of the game.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta expose him, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if we're gonna bring it up and say he can't have CS, we gotta talk about it.
Wait, I'm trying to push the man right now.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, man.
This isn't a shoot. But yeah, they're gonna open up the well, okay, never mind. But like they were gonna try to force the issue by doing Baron. They were privy to the idea, so immediately Enlightened, jumped up on them, repelled them from doing it. As that's the thing you gotta do during the mid game, right? You gotta try to force the team out of position, because as of right now, there's no point in over committing to something if you can't grab it. As in like pushing turrets, you're gonna get engaged on. So right now they're just waiting. They're jockeying for position for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, but he's on second item. This game's looking more and more scary for blue side.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you went Wits End second, and what is that, like 3 AP? Well, Kaisa on mixed damage, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting to watch him try to take her down.
Yeah, and the thing is, all the damage is on Skeller, or all their damage is on Skeller really. So if they can, locate Skeller and polymorph from exhaust them, then that's all their damage. Because right now Kai'Sa's not doing anything. She has like half an item done. A mythic and a
I think
half an
she's
item.
going Collector after her Gale Force here. Once she finishes Collector, though, she's going to be pretty scary to deal with.
Yeah, just as you call it. Collector is completed.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see how this fight goes. With T minus 1 minute for a big fight. And being only down, 2,000 gold, Enlightened can navigate this team fight if they play it right. Like Dark Sovereign needs to stay alive, needs to activate his passive to really, slow down these teams.
Mm-hmm. They do spot big PP over the wall, but when you're dragging a schlong like that, it's kind of hard not to see him.
Yeah, you can hear him.
Yeah, it's relatable.
Mud for you is going to be able to get away from Psycho Dog there as Psycho pops the ultimate.
Yeah,
kind of clutching final hour. I mean, that's very interesting.
They got package. This is.
Yeah, but Vayne now doesn't have ultimate, and Dragon is spawning in 10 seconds. A little early there from Vayne.
To be fair, I don't think they need Vayne ult. They got Fiddlesticks ult and Corgi package. I think that's all they need.
They definitely don't need it. Don't get me wrong, but any kind of chase potential now is cut down by a third, just because her ultimate isn't, or her passive isn't. It's only 30% as effective without it. And here comes Fiddlesticks off to the side here, but is it going to be enough? They are going to be able to stun up, root him up, and Big PP Tyrone is going to be in trouble here. It's going to be like, Flay from
Vayne just hitting Dragon right now.
Vayne's going for Dragon, and they are able to finish it down, but the flash away from Psycho Dog, now Striker Zone going to get condemned, and now they are hunting her down. But that's going to be Dragon Soul at 26 minutes. They have the Infernal, so they are trying to chase down. She's trying to escape, trying to get as much as she possibly can. Set picks up 2 kills on the backside here, as Psycho Dog finally drops to the Aatrox, and because they tunneled too hard, the rest of the team gets absolutely eviscerated.
Yeah, Vayne just plays like kind of like a flanker now at this point, because Corki is going to be all their damage with that R poke. He's coming up too in terms of damage. And it's rough. You don't even have like wave clear against Corki too, so Corki can continue to, like, if they are to secure Baron, Corki can get free pokes off, and that's going to be pretty gross dealing with this guy. And that was an interesting team fight too.
A Corki with Infernal Dragon is the most obnoxious thing to have to deal with.
Yep.
It is so aggravating. It's so aggravating. So XZ Wolf has to be in a pretty happy spot right about now.
Yeah, he's probably thinking like, okay. You guys were picking on me before. I am now Enola Gay.
He also has Mirror Mana, and now Rapid Fire Cannon finished as well. That is disgusting.
Yep.
Massive item spike and power spike for XZ Wolf. Ginsu's almost finished up for Psycho Dog here, so I think once the Ginsu's is finished up, they're probably going to try to force Baron.
Yeah, every shot Corki hits with his R is going to be like a fat man or a little boy, I think.
Big PP Tyrone is going to get the fear, but it's the wrong direction, so it's not going to be enough. Ooh, Polymorph, but he hits him right as he Zonias. The hook back, actually, and they were going to go for broke, and they do the stun going on to XZ Wolf, but he gets pulled back. I8 Mud for you is going on to King Mike, and King Mike does do the showstopper on the backside, but it's onto Striker Zone. Striker Zone, the Polymorph is just too long. Psycho Dog going to be Gale Forced away from, and they're running them down. I8 Mud for you, what are you doing? You just showed yourself, and that's going to be the entire team routed. Sure, you get big PP Tyrone, but your entire team falls because of it. Thresh, the only remaining member, and Ginsu's is up, and Baron is taken.
Yep, they're like, Big Beef Zero is like, I got this, guys. I'm gonna bait them, and then I know you guys are gonna clean up after me. What a great play by Big PP Zero. I knew he had that play.
Yeah.
It's that big PP energy.
He didn't even need the ult, bro. And enemy team still got ace wall, except for Stash.
Well, I have a feeling he's about to go down here.
Uh-oh.
Yep, here comes
RIP Thresh.
There it is.
And that's
Yeah.
that's actually a big deal though. Now Thrush is dead for 30 seconds. They're gonna get a clean push. They can set up a clean push and get vision control.
Yeah, if they almost had enough damage to burst him, but with the Zonias and the wild growth coming through, JWeb has saved so many people this game with wild growth coming out just in the nick of time. Just being in the right place at the right time, so.
I mean, both supports had good games. Like Abner took control in the first 10 minutes, and then Lulu kind of outscaled him basically in terms of like his teammates. But yep, my teammates are better than your teammates, and then that's all I had to do: press Q, W, E, R on my teammates, and then they're gonna carry me. While Abner has to literally make 10,000 plays just to make up for the stat boost that Lulu gives.
I'm looking at the chat right now. I see Psycho Doc talking a little shit in the chat.
Oh shit! I didn't turn that on. Let me turn it on for everyone to see.
He says he needs the penta for the clip.
He says, "Bro, I need penta for the clip." Bot gap massive, which is directed at Mud. So
Yeah, fuck you, Mud.
we support that.
Don't worry, unbiased admins biased.
Yeah, extremely unbiased. They have to be careful though. If they say bot gap,
a lot of damage. Haymaker doing massive work there.
Yeah, big PP Taro and old boy, he's getting ready.
This is only game 1, so be careful to trash talk. They can get easily 1-2'd here. Oh, wow, that hook didn't land.
Almost touched JWeb's balls, dude. That was like a centimeter away.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, this final boss is getting away with like a bit of everything. Truly like a final boss, like you gotta finish them off or else they regen to full.
Mike might have made a mistake there. Just used Haymaker, gonna use the cleanse, but still gets pulled back anyways. Showstopper onto the backside here. Haymaker, oh my gosh, he actually just gets to walk away for free. That is ridiculous. Psycho Dog gonna go. Oh, the flash forward. Will it be enough though? Psycho Dog going absolutely wild. Is it gonna be enough?
Two ham.
They do pick up the kill on to Kaisa, but goes down in the meantime. King Mike still alive. Or sorry, Striker Zone still alive as here comes Big PP Tyrone whipping it out for all to see. And Striker Zone gonna be able to hit up JWeb. JWeb almost going down. But here comes Skeller and co. back into the team here.
Yeah, they're gonna be careful. Skeller does have flash, so he can easily pop the 3 backline players. So they know that, they're wise to it, so they're gonna back and set up for this Elder that's actually up already. Damn, it's been 5 minutes since Dragon came up.
I mean, it's been non-stop fighting, so it doesn't feel like it's been 5 minutes, but it certainly has been.
Yep. So Elder, so we get to see Elder for once.
Well, maybe. Maybe. It might go down beforehand. And here comes Striker Zone. He is going to be going on to King Mike, who does get pulled back. Striker Zone trying to hit the Gore Drinker to survive, and does get the triple knockup and the Gore Drinker, and that's going to be Fiddlesticks going down. XE Wolf is actually going to die, and this is exactly what Enlightened needed to try to come back in this game. King Mike is going to be able to go down as well, and it's going to be credited with Dark Side. It's just Lulu and Vayne alive, and this is not what you want to see, because this is Elder Dragon. The burn is so strong. I think at some point I heard that the burn calculated damage for it is like 6,000 gold per person or something like that with the stats that it gives. Yep. It is disgusting. It doesn't matter that you have Dragon Soul now. Like you can't fight this.
Yep. And now they're gonna grab all these outer turrets basically. You cannot contest this, I don't think.
That was just so greedy. That was beyond greedy. Oh my god. Like they saw Striker Zone and they're like, all right, we'll just blow them up with 1 hit. And yeah, no, that's not what happened because they didn't have Vayne.
Yep. Yeah, Vayne didn't have Lulu or anything. Yep.
And now the counter push is going through. Like it's talk shit, get hit. Psycho Dog. If you lose this game, it's on you, man. I'm not saying you're gonna lose, but I am saying if you do, it's on you.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to give so much here unless they actually try this shit.
The only bright side is Elder Drake does not give defensive stats, so Corki with Inferno Drake can, wave clear. For sure. So
if they continue with their pants down, it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely not over, but they have to be so careful. They can't just take every single engagement like they have been doing.
The bright side too, Baron doesn't come up for another minute, so like I think Elder will come up just about right before Baron comes up. So the buffs aren't stacked or aren't layered, so they can't abuse, you know, Bear and Elder. It's gonna be one or the other at this rate.
I think Toast is bringing up a really good point here. Where's the Essence Reaver on Corki?
That's a very good point.
I mean, maybe he wanted to go rapid fire into Mortal Reminder for the X calling, but can't you just sit on an X calling, finish Essence Reaver, and then go back to the Mortal Reminder?
I don't know, but Corki has no choice but to go Sheen now. Now that he finished that item, he's on this last bit. But then JWeb got Chem Tank anyway, so I don't think you even need less. Oh my god.
Oh, he almost gets burned to the ground, and oh, please don't take it. Sovereign did, though. Oh, that is the big one, dealing so much damage. They want it so bad, but they don't have the rest of their team, and they're completely routed. Final boss playing this so well, they know we cannot afford to take a fight. We don't know where they are. They still have Elder Dragon for just another, what, 30 seconds or so?
Yeah.
I can't tell the timer.
I believe it's another 30 seconds, roughly. Nope, it just wore off.
Oh,
they're going in and Big PP Tyrone is gonna go down, or not go down. He is gonna be able to steal it there with the smite. There's 3 members still alive. Killer Instinct gonna be used onto Lulu. Lulu is gonna be having the wild growth and the exhaust and gonna be able to waddle her way away. And Psycho Dog taking a lot of damages, not gonna go down though. Polymorph coming out just in time. Here comes the fear and one last auto attack from Vayne. And just Abner is alive. Shield coming out. The fly is gonna be going on to 2 members, trying to get the heck out of the minions to the caster to try to gain some distance. Doesn't get anything, force a teleport, and that is going to be game 1 going over to final boss.
Alright, I think we gotta get Psycho Dog in here.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to game number 2 for the final week of the Seasonal Draft Championship regular season. We'll get that. We'll get the scoreboard updated for you guys in just a second, but representing Enlightened, we have Striker Zone playing Gragas in the top lane. We have Skeller yet again in the jungle on Kayn. Crucifix in the mid lane playing Aurelia. I Ate Mud for You playing 80 carry Ziggs. And Avner gonna be playing support. Mumu, excuse me. Bandage Toss I thought was gonna land there. I got confused when it didn't. Now representing Final Boss, who did win the first game, we have King Mike in the top lane playing Aatrox. J-Web going to be in the jungle on Trundle. XZ-Wolf on mid lane Anivia. Psycho Dog yet again in the 80 carry role playing Lucian. And Presto Man going to be supporting him to round out the team comp on Karma. I am once again joined by Rari and Alan here on the desk. And what is your guys' initial thoughts on these two team comps?
One is pretty meta, the other one is not so meta.
Which one are you referring to?
The Mumu's hot right now. You know, Aurelia's hot right now as well. You know, Ziggs bottom. While I feel like Karma and Lucian don't really work all that well together, but we'll see. And I feel like Anivia is kind of outdated. Like, if you're gonna play Anivia, then play Corki or something like that. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. I mean, Karma
going in.
Lucian ain't that bad.
They're both kind of just like upper B tier. They're not really amazing, but they're not terrible picks either.
Yeah. Well, we're on break. Me and Al were talking about the last game, and yeah, they banned Vayne first right off the jump, which I think was a really good decision on their part.
Yep. Take away what they're good. Take away their comfort picks. You know. And that's kind of smart too by Skeller taking away Kayn. I don't think his Kayn is all that great, but the thing is, J-Web's Kayn is, you know, his bread and butter too. So you force a sixth man basically by taking away people's, you know, best champions.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, can you play it to the level that needs to get played? I mean, that's always been the difficult part of taking away a pick.
Kayn is Skeller's second best jungle. Yeah, I'm sure he's good at him. I'm just saying for his.
Good then.
I'm saying good as in playable in this type of environment. You know, like that Skeller is a mid laner that was shifted over to the jungle to fit his team's needs.
I was unaware that Kayn was his second best jungler though.
We're synced up, right? 315, 316, 17.
Oh, I'm ahead of you a little
21,
bit.
22.
Oh, sorry.
23. Yeah.
Yeah, meet me there then. Meet me at 335.
35? Okay, we'll put you at 35.
Yeah, meet me at 35 because I had a spectator bug again and I tried to fix it quietly.
Oh, a fight's about to break down. Okay, we're at 35.
Yeah, 35. Okay. Kick.
Wait, let me 1 second. At 35, I fat fingered an ability.
Yeah, 335. All right, ready?
All right, I'm at it. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. 36, right. And a flash by King Mike, and he gets out. So nothing too serious.
Oh my gosh, I have a bug now. I have that bug. Holy cow! How do you fix it?
All right.
You gotta.
We'll pause at 350.
350. Pause at we'll pause at 350, but I'll tell you how to fix it. So rewind it a bit. Rewind it a bit.
Okay, yeah, I got it. I fixed it. We're good. Yeah. We're catching back up. Technical difficulties, man.
But this bug is so. I would only keep that bug if, like Mundo was in it.
It looks like the layering of the map itself is broken, is what happens. But I'm at 350 now, so.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 351, 352. Apparently, Nukes broke the 33 kill record that Warlords kept. Kind of cool. Good job, Nukes.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Now, wow, he farmed up 33 kills, or 34, at least 34. That's kind of crazy.
That is actually wild.
Yeah, but I feel like they're farming bad teams during garbage time because Underdogs is like 11th. Never mind. This is Crucifix's. I really remember him. Remember him last game or last time we saw him, RJ?
What was he playing again?
He was playing Aurelia, and he just like remember how he 3v1 bottom?
Oh yeah, with the FF. Yeah. I remember that game.
Yeah.
I don't remember what
Also,
team that
apparently, Nuke's got 37 kills playing Katarina, beating out Warlords' 33, also on Katarina.
I need to make a chart on those records. That would be interesting
Man,
to see.
King Mike taking a little bit of a pounding here from Striker Zone.
Yeah. King Mike's like, wow, so this is how Aatrox feels like. Doesn't feel too good right now. And Striker Zone's actually pretty good on Gragas, especially if Gragas is going the Frost Fang or whatever that ice Everfrost, you know. That
Fire Gauntlet or
yeah.
Everfrost? Okay.
Everfrost, you know, permanently like knock up stun.
Here comes the Engage Crucifix going on to XZ Wolf and putting up the wall to try to deter him, but he's going to be able to escape no problem.
Crucifix has a wave built up against him too, so he's gonna get to farm a ton actually.
Well, not only that, but he is full build already with that Vamp Scepter completed, so it's basically over now.
Yeah, I realize full build now is over.
Yeah, this is the same guy we saw the last time on Aurelia when they FF'd the game. I feel very scared for XD Wolves team. Man, you should have seen what happened, Sid. He 1v3'd them under tower, man.
Did he go the Blade of the Ruined King build where you go shield bow? That one?
Yeah, but I don't even know if he had it at the time.
Yeah, he was super bad.
He 1v3'd into instant FF. It was so dang.
Well, here comes the instant death, and here comes the stun. Not going to land, though, unfortunately, as Crucifix whiffs the combo, dropping stacks, and unfortunately dropping the kill because of it. Does still get the flash out of XZ Wolf, but could have been a lot cleaner there.
He's perfectly happy with the way that turned out, though. He's like, oh, okay. You burn your flash, and I get to keep this wave here at a terrible spot for you. Already up 15 CS, you know.
Well, here comes the
CS.
stun. The stun return does go down, excuse me, but he's now out of mana, so gonna get this last minion and look to requalify it, I guess.
Yeah, the only bright side is Anivia does have her egg still, so J-Web is always in the wings to help him out.
J-Web, another solid jungler.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like that's one thing about the SDC, at least in recent memory. We've always had really solid junglers.
I agree.
For the most part, like across the board.
Yeah, for ADCs, it's hard to tell. It feels like we either have really good ADCs or just a bunch of jobbers.
Bunch of goons.
Yeah.
Oh, that phase rush Gragas, man.
Such a pain to have to deal with.
Yeah,
I don't think J-Web's gonna get a successful gank here anyway, too. One cast to disengage is all you need.
Yeah, Striker warned him at the beginning of the game. He said, "Jeb, if you dare come top lane, I am going to ult you under the turret." Those are his exact words.
Is that as a deterrent, though, is the question.
Yeah, is that a challenge, though? Is J-Web gonna take that challenge?
Who knows? I don't know. J-Web was just top there, so the challenge accepted.
Look at Skeller though. He's doing a lot.
Yeah, Skeller's just taking
Yeah.
everything, dude.
No, J-Web's kind of playing really passively right now. He's up 20 CS too. So J-Web, what's going on, J-Web?
Definitely is getting outpaced in the early game. Going the Sheen first here, so will have extra damage and dueling potential, but his clear not that fast yet, unfortunately. That's gonna be used just to clear the wave. Oh, they are collapsing down onto J-Web. Striker zone. Gonna get pillared away though.
Yeah, but Kane gets what he wanted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
9-minute first dragon and rift. That's really good.
Yep. And one good turret. I mean, one good dive, and he's gonna get a turret basically. And it looks like they're trying to go for it.
3-man XZ Wolf right now. Remember, he doesn't have flash.
Well, here comes the ultimate and the stun coming out. XZ Wolf is going to be slowed, and here comes the egg. Going to be able to and pick up the kill there. Great juggling of the aggro there as the one minion actually comes through.
And Aurelia got it as well.
King Mike does hit him with the body slam and the face rush to waddle away. Man, they're gonna actually, you know, I guess they're looking to just try to invade here instead of going for extra plates on to JWeb, but
Yeah, I mean, what they're trying to do is get the gold rolling for the team to snowball. I mean, they're already up 2,000 at less than 10 minutes, so they're doing really well right now.
Psycho Dog looking through, and here comes JWeb off the backside pillar. Not going to stop anyone though, as I8 Mud for You is going to be able to zone away with that minefield. Good placement of the mines. As Skeller comes back over the wall, going for the Scuttle Crab here. Gonna trap it in the Dragon Pit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is scary. As soon as Amumu gets 6, it's gonna be easy pickings too. For I think Anivia's gonna. I think it's gonna be one of those games where Anivia just gets beat up hard.
Oh, the banish actually landed into the instant ultimate. Here comes great flash though by Psycho. Psycho's gonna have to flash and cleanse a way to keep himself safe. I have several questions about that bandage toss because that did not look like it was gonna land.
Yeah, he walked back into it. He walked away, and then he walked right back into it. So I know I saw it too. I was like, okay, that's not hitting. But then Psycho Dog walked right back into it.
He walked back into it, but even with him walking back in, it still snapped to him, which is always strange to see. I understand like the reason for it, but very strange.
Yeah, people always complain about the hitbox on the Momo Q.
Yep. Questionable hitboxes. That's like a support special, right? Nautilus, we got Thresh, now we get a Mumu too. It's like, wow, how'd that land? Well, easily if you're support, evidently.
The best.
Did he say Sekarang? Yeah, Sekarang.
I don't think so, did I?
I don't know, but Silverhammer brought up Sekarang, the homie. We miss him.
Oh.
That is so gross!
I'm telling you, man, it's so bad. You just walk up to CS, you get body slammed, you eat the barrel, the empowered W. Like, it's so gross, bro.
And here comes the instant
Just
engagement.
wait,
See,
can he
Nico's
turn
gonna
this?
get
No, he
stuck,
can't.
and that's gonna be the
he
solo
didn't.
kill, gonna be able to
Flash.
go across the wall here, and that's gonna be the first, or the free kill for Crucifix. Well done, making sure the minions were set up for an escape over the wall too.
Yeah, Crucifix is on par to on course to really take over this game. There's really no answer for him either. There's no CC.
I'm surprised they let it through.
Yeah.
They might have forgotten about it, or they might have just thought that there were too many things to ban. Which is often the case of when people don't ban certain picks is just not enough.
You know, Momo ult, is it back up? It's back up.
Curse of the Sad Mummy is available, and also, by the way, that combo with the Ziggs ultimate is disgusting.
Yep. Very disgusting, man. I'm pretty sure they can bleed 0 to 100 Lucian now that he doesn't have flash. Even with Karma Shield, I think that they'll melt him really quick.
They're only down 2 kills, but they're getting completely eaten alive in every regard. Like, no lane is winning.
Ooh, good flash by King Mike. That would have spelled death. I8 Mud for You is gonna have to flash away. Gonna hit the satchel charge, and there is. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
It actually landed.
Telling you, man, that Amumu Ziggs combo. Oh man, I want to see those on my team, bro. It's
nasty, man. It's so gross. And the best part about it is, you have Irelia to layer the ultimate on top of it. So those also okay. Apparently, oh no, you stopped to drop the stun here, and XE Wolf is gonna get slowed by the Blade of the Rune King. Will it be enough? Skeller is trying to get there in time. He's gonna dash the wall, and he's gonna be able to ult on.
He has egg, I think?
Irelia is in tow, but he has egg. It's not necessarily gonna matter because Irelia is gonna be in tow here shortly. Skeller not gonna go through though.
Wow. This is a beatdown. I feel like this is an FF15.
Yeah, Skeller is man, Skeller and Crucifix are popping off. But even bot lane, you know, every lane is doing really good. You know, Gragas is bullying the hell out of Aatrox top. Ziggs and Amumu, you just seen what they just did, and Crucifix, he's owning XC Wolf, man.
Yeah, owning him. For lack of a better term, owning him.
The thing is though, is once they start to group up, I mean, 4,000 gold lead at 14 minutes is massive. Don't get me wrong, but Anivia is notorious to have to deal with. Oh, here comes Striker. That's so dumb. You take a single tower shot and you chunk someone to half HP. That makes sense, right?
That's Striker's own specialty, though. He plays this style, though. He loves playing like annoying shit that is prolonged
he
fights.
loves gimmicky stuff.
Yeah.
That has like a very clear like this is the combo, this is the play.
And
like this is what I'm gonna do to you every time.
Yep.
I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yep.
One Ziggs Q just took off half a Psycho Dog's health. Yeah, when a Mumu gets back in lane, I think they just needed to force on them.
Leandre's is a great item.
I mean, I Mud is having a great response to having being shit talked last game though, so we might have a series if it goes to game 3. You know, if they stay same roster. Oh, King Mike is gonna get dived. He lives.
Oh my gosh, Striker Zone.
No, he does not.
Oh my goodness.
One last cask. J-Web gonna be able to pop himself over the wall here, but will it be enough? The Mega Inferno Bomb is gonna chunk him low. He ults and it's not gonna be enough. Ziggs is gonna burn him to the ground, and Abner is so tanky. Presto Man trying to survive. Crucifix is gonna be flashed away from him, and that's gonna be a kill for Psycho Dog. Skeller is gonna take down Karma, but at what cost? Psycho is gonna be going forward, and it's not gonna be enough. Here comes the instant cleanse, and Abner goes down, but Psycho walks into a mine with nowhere to go, and he drops as well. Got a little too big for himself. Skeller trying to run away the wall to keep himself.
Ziggs is behind her. I don't think Anivia wants this.
Skeller's actually going back in, and XZ Wolf is way too greedy. Gets bopped over the minefield. One last auto attack from I8 Mud for you, and says, "Thank you very much. I will have scrambled eggs today." And he is gonna pick up a free kill and walk back to lane.
Yeah, I should have just walked out. I don't know if that's worth it for XZ Wolf.
I mean, XZ Wolf gets a shut, or maybe no shutdown, but he gets a kill for himself, and this makes him get his items faster, I guess. So then they can play this delay game.
With that being said, the same thing could be said with the Ziggs. You know, Ziggs got the kill on him. You know, just help. That's him building his items faster.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you gotta take the trade, right? If you think you're better than the Ziggs with the gold, then you just gotta take what you can get.
Fair enough.
Oh man, King Mike is gonna get bullied
trade.
here. Oh my god.
This is so.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
legal?
middle school. You know, you got the.
Look at the minion wave and he doesn't care.
It's like, you know, the fat kid at school getting bullied, man. Jesus.
Well, in this case, the fat man was doing the bullying, so.
Yeah.
And there's a flash forward and Crucifix going in, gonna be able to pick up the kill, and here's going on to Psycho Dog. One last tower shot, and he is going to drop. And that's gonna be a kill for Psycho Dog. But Skeller gonna pick up the kill in return.
Yeah, the fat guy just sat on the kid's face, right? It was like, you owe me lunch money.
Yeah, the fat kid's the one doing the bullying now. It's like, nah. How about you give me your lunch money?
Oh my gosh.
It's just third dragon at 17 minutes. Oh boy.
Poor J-Web. Oh, whoops, that's my mouse.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Well,
Man, what is a Mumu out cooldown? Is it back up again?
Yep. I mean, when you go support,
they kind of reduced the cooldown on it not too long ago. So I mean, I'm checking right now to see what his CDR is for it, but CDR is he only has 40 right now, and it's on a 98-second cooldown. So a minute and a half with only 40 CDR, which I feel like is not that unachievable.
well, he's gonna get it, and it works well with his Ziggs, which his cooldown is shorter than that too, so they can work in conjunction. But yeah, right now they can't look. I don't see a glimmer of hope yet. Like yeah, Lucian has 3 kills, but you know that's Lucian. Lucian's gonna get destroyed by any of those 5 guys on the enemy team if he gets within, you know, gun range. Like the only hope I think was the Nivea power farming.
Pulling is going to be used on a Skeller, who's going to be able to escape into the Rift Herald pit and instantly start it up. And then being spotted out, he says, "Nah, maybe this is not such a good idea."
It might be a good idea. You know, and Nivea does have TP. I mean, not Nivea, Aurelia. Jayob's get caught there. He's gonna get blown up.
J-Web is going to be ulting, but he is going to get absolutely destroyed. Curse of the Sad Mummy going to be used on one target, but who cares? Takes him down for free.
Yeah, it's a beat down of a game right now. Slow and steady.
Is this even slow and steady? I mean, we're 16 kills in at 20 minutes.
Yeah. But those kills are like groups of kills of dies. So just keep.
It's true.
Well, they didn't get Rift, so that's a bright side for XZ Wolf's side.
Oh my god, Psycho does have mana now too, so.
Come on, Mud. Where's the old chat action at, man?
Yeah, he doesn't want to jinx it yet. He's concentrating too much right now.
Might is going to be used to slow.
Oh,
The bandage toss lands.
oh boy.
Is getting absolutely obliterated, but Striker Zone not going to be able to finish him off.
I think if Strikers don't want to, he would have died there.
Oh, I completely agree. I completely agree.
He would have died, but he might have died for it, and he probably didn't want to.
Just wasn't worth the risk for him. Especially... Excuse me.
Oh no! He knew!
Well,
Oh, never mind.
J-Web calling use, and actually Striker Zone going to flash right into it, the flash forward, and oh my gosh, he's going to survive due to passive. Healing just enough. Body slam coming out clutch. Dragon's going to be spawning in a minute and a half. They already are pinging it out as well. And man, what can they really do at this stage of the game to try to come back in?
I think you just FF.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can FF and go game 3.
Yeah, they can FF and just move on. I don't think you want to pull like a nukes underdogs where you just let them have their way with you and let them stat pad, you know? Because these stats are recorded, saved, right, for all time. But they're not gonna give up yet. They're gonna try to do the rundown.
They're trying to run onto Skeller, but
yeah,
not
jokes
gonna
aside,
be coming through.
like they only, they don't really have anything to catch them out with aside from Anivia. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really know how they catch Ziggs at this point. Ziggs 0 deaths, and I don't see him dying unless he just trolls it. Because what do they have, you know?
I agree. There's literally no one they can deal with.
J-Web's actually going to be sped up here. He's going forward. He flashes on him. But Abner goes to 3, man! Curse of the Sad Mummy, beautiful. I hate Mud's going to be going through. Impressive Man's extremely low. Abner is going to go down, though, as King Mep has a man inside of him. J-Web going to be trying to get the pillar up in Striker Zone with a beautiful double stun. They're going for XC Wolf, but decides they can't make it over the wall. And the body slam! The eggs have been scrambled! And a double kill coming up for Crucifix. Only Psycho Dog has survived. And
there it is, yeah.
Will Psycho Dog curse the whole series as the surrender vote comes out at 23 minutes in the game?
There it is.
Yeah,
Yep, there.
I'm sure they're about to FF, but yeah, there it was.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to the final match of the evening between Enlightened and Final Boss. Kind of just going through what happened the last two games. It was back and forth. First game went over to Final Boss, while Enlightened came back kicking and screaming for game number 2. And now it just all falls on this final match. Representing Final Boss, we have King Mike in the top lane on Irelia. We have J-Web going to be in the jungle on Xin Zhao. We have XZ-Wolf playing Yone in the mid lane. Presto Man on support Alistar, and he's going to be having his AD carry as an Ezreal. Going to be played by Psycho Dog once again. Now representing Enlightened, we have XX Woozers XX on the GP in the top lane. We have Skeller on Olaf in the jungle. Crucifix in mid lane, Lulu, and I ate Mud for You on AD carry. Caitlyn, Silverhammer, going to be rounding out the team comp with Morgana support. And we were talking about it on the break there, and you've got this weird rundown comp from Enlightened, but I'm not sure, unless they get a pretty big lead in the early game, right around 25 minutes through 32, any fight that they take, if they're even, is going to go the way of Final Boss, just due to the power spikes that they have and the damage. I mean, Irelia pops off as soon as she hits one item. Yone starts to get stronger at, like, I mean, one item, I guess, but he's more of a power spike at 2 to 3. Psycho Dog is going to need items for sure, but Presto Man is always going to be relevant, and then same with Xin Zhao, so it'll be very interesting. Enlightened has to get an early lead if they want to be able to win this game, just because they have this picked rundown comp, but it's just not... I don't know, we'll have to see how this game goes, but I'm just very on the fence about this team comp.
Yeah, there's not enough AP, and the thing is, like, you're a rundown comp, but you need Gangplank's Barrows to do a lot of damage. So Gangplank's is gonna have a hard time keeping up with Barrows here.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was honestly against it at first. I was like, I don't see how they're successful. But then I remembered it's Skeller in jungle, and last game you guys seen what Skeller did. Like 9 minutes, he had Rift and Dragon, and I don't think he was getting much help as well from his team, if I can remember correctly. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh,
so yeah, now that he has Lulu like by his side, I honestly think that they're gonna pop off really early on.
So that is definitely, I think that's definitely a possibility. The question becomes, though, is it not troll, but for lack of a better way to say it, is it troll to put a Crucifix on a supportive style champion when there's such a carry of a player?
Yeah, that's, I know, I like playing champs like that as well. And sometimes, like...
Woozer's gonna get stunned up, and that's a double dash, and King Mike taking down first blood onto Woozers.
This is...
Oh, Woozer,
I don't want to call it yet, but I'm wondering, is this gonna be a repeat of what's gonna happen? Like, are we gonna get a Jax game coming up?
Not again, man.
But the thing is, Jax didn't... I mean, Woozer at least didn't flash.
Jax.
Come on, dude.
Cursing the man, dude.
Come on, man.
So we'll see. And by the way, this is like a must-win for XZ-Wolf if he wants, or Final Boss if they want to make playoffs, because Patrick's team is up 2-0 right now, and if Patrick's team wins 3-0, then they get knocked out. So they win this and they secure a position in the playoffs.
Ooh, that Dark Binding tickled the ass hair on Presto Man. But speaking of Presto Man, going in onto I ate Mud, a little bit late on that, but Pilt over Peacemaker and the headshot gonna land, and Psycho Dog already down quite a bit of mana.
I mean, that's what you get for going call first, right? You don't really have that much combat stats. You just gotta pray and keep trying to keep up in CS. That's all you can do.
Something else we actually didn't talk about or consider when we were doing our analysis of the champions is Caitlyn's actually going in the lethality build.
Yep. That's the common build for Caitlyn as of right now.
Yeah, I know. It's she doesn't have that same power trough though, is what I was getting at though. She doesn't. Right. She kind of skips that power trough build. She loses DPS, but she skips the power trough build or power trough, and Irelia just knows that he's in there.
Yeah, she scales nicely this time around.
Absolutely.
As opposed to the old Caitlyn where you need like 4 items to start dropping bombs. But I still like that style of Caitlyn though. I like trying to survive. Damn, this is a really big investment by Skeller. It needs to pay off.
It has got massive payoff, and deciding to actually just blow the pink ward, best 75 gold that King Mike could have spent.
Yeah.
This should be dragon for them, maybe? Yeah, they're moving it right now.
I mean, the wave is shoving for Woozers, so that's beneficial for him at least, but...
Yeah, but now J-Web gets to start the dragon.
Yeah, an early dragon, 5.5 minutes in, gonna be taken here, and...
And good job by Final Boss picking up the first dragon, but here comes Skeller. Good stun.
Does hit the X though, and that's what's important. King Mike does have flash, and that's gonna be the flash away. Axe gonna be not picked up, which means Skeller just gonna get the flash, gonna have to walk away.
This reminds me of well, this doesn't remind me of anything, but this is Skeller and Woozer. You know, they're good friends in RL, so obviously a lot of love is gonna be sent towards top lane, get him rolling. And rightfully so too, because you know Woozer is on Gangplank, which is one part of one half of their DPS. So you can't have one lane be falling behind like that. Lazy Wolf gonna try to make something
King Mike
happen.
is gonna be able to freeze this.
Yeah, Woozer knows it too. You know, Woozer's no idiot in terms of like how lane management is. He knows he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, they can't really afford to be letting just...
Woozer's gonna get knocked up and slowed. Woozer's gonna have to flash there, and the double flash forward. XZ Wolf still gonna, or sorry, I keep saying XZ Wolf, but Woozer's still gonna go down to King Mike and J-Web.
Yeah,
And
I mean I call him Jax, so I understand.
It's such a hard matchup for Gangplank into Irelia to begin with. Like, you can play it right, and you can play it safe and be fine, but if there's any amount of... If there's any amount of jungle pressure, it's just over for Gangplank.
Yeah, it's kind of sucks. I remember, like we were saying too, like I was saying, like, yeah, you know, I think Skeller will be fine at Crucifix because, you know, they can just play together and secure early dragons, rifts coming up soon. But it kind of sucks that top is Woozer's kind of getting embodied. Well, it's from ganks, but, you know, he's still dying, so I don't know if they can really look topside, so we'll see.
Yeah, and those two kills went straight to Irelia too. So
Once Blade is finished, GP is going to be in a world of pain.
yeah.
Yeah, see, they're running around with each other right now.
Oh man, that's a ton of damage that Alice just took there.
Now it's just with double longsword.
Oh,
And here comes
he's
the
alt
unstoppable
out.
and the knockup. XZ Wolf is going to be flashing away, and he's going to go down anyways.
Wait, why didn't he do that right away?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
so
He
slowly.
like, wow, he ulted so like, bro, that was so delayed.
Oh, King Mike
King
is
Mike
dead here.
actually might just go down here.
Wait,
Yeah.
What?
oh,
Look,
is that?
Oh, then again, he doesn't have Blade
Over?
yet finished. Never mind.
Is that X-Woozer?
Woozer? Look at that, yeah, you're calling him Jax, you gotta call him Gangplank now, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Crucifix is going to be polymorphed, is going to still get knocked up. No, the exhaust comes out. J-Web.
Oh, no shot.
Crucifix is in big trouble. Gonna have to flash away. Crucifix getting a little bit greedy there.
Yeah, that's actually a big
Yeah.
turnaround too. Getting mid killed and getting a big shutdown on Gangplank. Irelia is gonna not catch any waves and gives Gangplank a, additional 160 gold. So Gangplank's just got 600 gold basically from the shutdown and the turret plating. So he's sitting
Gold diff
pretty.
at top lane. GP currently has 3,500 and Aurelia has 3,400.
Yeah. So he's up right now by 1,500 or 150, excuse me.
Are they doing Rift? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Now J-Web's the one that gets to do all these objectives, but he's still behind in CS actually.
What's crazy is the GP passive is actually, well, up until those minions, but I mean it's gonna change right now. GP was up in gold a second ago.
Right.
Even with being down, or well at the time only up 4 CS, he's up in gold now. But Essence Reaver completely finished for Woozer. And this is kind of what we talked about with the cheesiness, like that he likes to play. It's like, oh, I've got Essence Reaver, cool. That means I just gunshot you. I hit you with the parry for free or sorry, not parry.
We're gonna get a 4v3 right now.
Free.
They don't know Alistair's roaming. Well, now they do.
Alistar, let's get the knock up, and here comes the Unstoppable. He is going to be going on to him because Polymorphed as well. 4 members going through. He does get the stun off, does not have flash. Available Sculler is, oh, the slow coming through, and he's going to survive! Woozer coming up with a massive barrel, and Crucifix going to be able to hit him with the Wild Growth, and the slow coming down, and I cannot believe that man survived.
But this time, this means
It's
they're
a
going to get an
little
open...
diff.
It's going to be an open turret, though. They can't defend it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ezra's gonna take a ton of damage here. Oh my Christ almighty, and he's dead.
Oh, R.I.P.
That's gonna be ace in the hole. Ezreal knows he's dead. XC Wolf gonna be able to travel all the way back, but does get the tower plating for his troubles.
Yeah, you got Kaylin and Mord. You know, a combo as old as time.
Yeah, things are just getting a lot worse for Enlightened. Wait, is it Enlightened? I don't even know the team
final
names.
boss.
Enlightened is red, final boss is blue.
Oh,
Losers is
Loser,
going to be going
man.
knocking airborne. Is he going to be able to trade? No, he won't. Glitterland's not going to be there in time, and Wild Growth in the shield just out of range.
This bails out King Mike for the next 20 seconds. He gets to farm and maybe push for another plate if he's lucky.
He should be able to get another plate, although Woozer does have TP available, so.
Yeah. But still, even forcing the TP from Woozer is a big deal too. Yep, there it is.
And there's the instant teleport. Yep. This should be Blade of the Ruin King finished for Irelia now. Unless, of course, Woozer just says, screw you, I'm gonna stop you.
Oh, they're gonna
And
take the
Mike
fight.
is going to be getting down by Woozers. Woozers is actually going to trade it around here, even without the finished Blade of the Ruin King. And King Mike, King Mike takes him down. Does not have the proper barrel setup or the proper poke damage, and Woozer takes his 4th death of the game.
Yeah, that's pretty big too, and that's King Mike not buying anything either. So King Mike was sitting on 1300 before he killed him. Well played, King. Did he say well played to himself? I'm confused. Unless he called Woozer King,
He is calling Woozers a king.
which is kind of weird.
Yeah, respect Loser, bro. What do you mean, dude?
Woozer didn't use his biscuits. Yeah, Woozer is sitting on 3 biscuits too. I think Woozer would have won for sure if he had, pumped his biscuit usage instantly. When King Mike is killing him with kindness right now. He doesn't want to get Woozer pissed off, so he's like, "Yeah, man, I totally got lucky on that kill. Don't don't destroy me, please. I'm trying to make playoffs." Okay.
Just instantly punted away. The stun is going to come through, but Olaf is now here. Woozer is going to be getting knocked away. The gunshot coming out.
Oh, shit.
Woozer actually is having to, or J-Web's going to have to flash forward to pick up the kill here. Double axes are going to be on the ground. J-Web knows he is in trouble. Gordrinker not going to be enough here to flash away. And the axe, he doesn't even need it. As Red Smite? Yeah, Red Smite ticked away on him.
Mm-hmm. That's a critical 2v2 too. Now Olaf gets 3 kills. Gonna try to kill Olaf. XZ Wolf? What's XZ Wolf doing here? What the hell? What the hell, XZ Wolf? Okay, I guess he just gave up on trying to chase him down. Bot lane just getting completely bullied. Like, look at Mud, yo, just bot gap for.
Ironically enough, he's playing a cop.
I told you, man, Psycho Dog. If you talk too much shit, you get hit. That's what happens. I don't make the rules. I just
you just
point them
cast
out.
them. Just cast them.
I just tell it like it is, man.
So, yeah,
Just
I
tell
mean,
it like it is.
Oh, that's so gross. Gash is in. He just gets shut down real quick.
Alright, we got a dragon in a minute. It's too bad it's Cloud Drake, so it's not really like something you want to just like throw the whole bank at. It was like Ocean Soul maybe. Oh, Woozer gets done.
The stun is actually going to go through, and here comes the ultimate. Woozer's in trouble. Here's going to try the ultimate. Will it be enough, though? Yes, or no, it will not, excuse me, as King Mike gets another solo kill on him. And, you know, like I said earlier, once that Blade of the Ruin King is finished, Woozer just does not have a very nice time. Being 1 and 6 definitely doesn't help, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think they can win this 4v4 because all the gold that they earned is on top of Irelia. So the bottom half of XZ Wolf's team or final boss is extremely weak, I think. Especially with Ezreal not having finished Man Immune yet. He's gotta wait. Alright, so first brick. Nope, sorry.
Yeah, Jarev's on a
Second
rift
brick.
right now as well before Dragon comes up, so...
Breaking up in 15, and XZ Wolf going in. Great coordination there. Will it be enough? I hate Mud for You is not going to go down yet, though, as he does get a 90 caliber net into a nice headshot. I hate Mud for You is actually going to survive. Skeller is coming on deep with the ultimate. He's actually going to be running forward. Skeller just tanking tower shots straight to the chin like a champ, as Crucifix giving him so much HP.
That was stupid. I don't know why you engaged there. That was a 3v4. You know J-Web's grabbing the Rift Herald, so I don't know why you guys decided to fight mid.
Yeah. If Yoan had Shield Bow IE, maybe I would be like, okay, it's a good look, but Yoan doesn't have an item done, so... Especially with them having a Morgana Lulu and an Olaf, you know, these are champions like you gotta be careful with.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor Woozer, man.
Well, Woozers is just gonna get dove again. Will he pick up a kill onto J-Web? And
Yeah,
yes, he will.
Ooh, that binding.
That binding just barely missed.
Oh, he doesn't give a shit. You think Skeller cares? Hell no.
Oh my,
No
he gets
shot,
a kill.
Bro, what are you doing? Oh my god, he tagged like 3 extra shots.
I think he could have ran up on Ezreal too. I think could have probably light kill. Oh,
I guarantee what happened is he thought he was okay. Crucifix
Wait,
is
oh,
going.
wait.
Crucifix knows. He knows. He was trying not to give it to Psycho Dog, but couldn't do anything about it.
yeah. Wait, now Psycho Dog just picked up 1,000 gold basically just then and there. So that's a pretty big deal. See, team is trying to throw. I mean, yeah, like maybe.
You know, I don't think so.
I don't think Woozer is trying to. All 7 of Woozer's, that's not even his fault. I don't think. Well, maybe 2 because he has to respect Aurelia, but for the most part, you know, it's unfortunate that J-Web just decided to have a built a cabin up there to
The
explore.
log cabin invited the relatives over. It's a good time.
Yeah, to explore the wilderness that is Woozer's.
You know, it's rather unfortunate that Yone still hasn't finished an item. We're 19 minutes in the game. King Mike is going to be ulted on, and the ult's not really going to matter. Here comes the Dark Binding as IA Mud for you is able to get immediately popped down. Ultimate goes on to Skeller. Skeller picks up the free kill, though. Here comes the teleport in, though, from Yone. And here comes the flash on to onto Silverhammer, but Skeller is protecting the... Oh, he's actually going back in, as now Crucifix is here. He's going to be trying to cut it away, does have the shield and will be able to heal up. He's just waiting for cooldowns to go through, as XZ Wolf is going to be able to knock him with the Yone ultimate. Skeller is going to be in trouble and finally going down. XZ Wolf, though, is going to be trying to trade with Woozers, but I don't think that's what he wants. One last parlay is going to take him down here as the shield is going to dissipate, and there it is, the grass prod going through as Crucifix is trying to get back onto the tower. Here comes the shield, and the slow is going to be going through. Woozer cannot fight any further, though, as J-Web is far too strong right now with way too much HP.
Yeah, XZ Wolf kind of was thinking like, wait a minute, you're 1 and 7, right? I can beat you easily. You're like, oh, whoa, you've been farming and you've been getting kills at least, and he just got.
XZ Wolf was sitting on
humbled.
a lot of gold there. It's like 2.5K.
I mean, he didn't even finish his mythic item, so
Exactly.
that goes to show how very little respect he had for Poor old Gangplank. Who actually has a bounty now for himself. Funny enough. All in all, I enjoyed that exchange though. Actually, I think this benefits Final Boss, as you know, Ezreal is going to be allowed to continue to farm and pick up items because he's going to be the one that's going to dish out a ton of damage because of, like we discussed earlier, this is like a rundown comp, and who better to punish a rundown comp than Ezreal with the infinite kiting that he can dish out.
You can only do so much infinite kiting when there's someone with Black Shield being sped up by Lulu with a speed up on your ultimate. Like,
Well, that's
you're
why
only
you have
focusing for a while.
Alistair, right? Yeah, Alistair's there. I mean, they have a front line of their own too, so you know. That's the thing that Ezreal, Caitlyn can do. You see how Caitlyn died last fight? J-Web was patient enough to just jump on top of her and kill her instantly. That was like a really good play by J-Web. I don't think anyone brought it up, but when I saw that, I was like, yep, that won the fight right there. Killing the Caitlyn that does a good Jolene damage instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Gold's even, and we're going into, what is this, for the Dragon now, so this should fight. Who do you guys think wins this fight for Dragon?
I mean, you have one.
I think whichever team sets up first wins, especially if it's Enlightened. If Enlightened gets their, traps down and their barrels down, then they're gonna win. But
Yeah,
we'll see if,
I think
But
Woozer
they also-
has to
yeah,
get
sorry.
a nice barrel combo.
yeah, but they also have to race against this Aurelia that's split pushing top, forcing the issue. Because they don't
some
have a
pretty
TP.
decent zone control though, is the
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
And they also have Woozer's ultimate to stop Aurelia from being able to push for a wave to stall things out. They are going to instantly start up Dragon as well, and I mean they trade Tower for it, but that's going to put them on Dragon Soul.
Oh, they're gonna take the
Here
fight.
comes Aurelia going in on
That's
Silverhammer
gonna have
with
ours
perfect
going in.
spot shield there. Silverhammer going to be ulting, and a good job with the zoning ultimate. Silverhammer does not have anything though. And Yon is actually going to go down to a parlay off the backside, and they're trying to take out this J-Web here, but it's not going to be enough, as Unstoppable is going to be trying to run away. Skeller running like a madman, and 1-for-1 with a Dragon and a Tower taken, respectively. So I think it went pretty even there.
What the hell am I looking at?
That is a Mud for you trying to do some
Psychodog
damage.
could have rocked him right there if he landed
Yeah, he kind
Rather-
of messed up there.
anything
Yeah.
else.
Did anything?
Well, he landed the Q at least, but you gotta land that E, the Essence Flux or whatever that shit's called.
Yep. Isn't Essence Flux Lux?
Sure. I just said something that sounded like
just
Ezreal's
work here?
ability. Yeah. Just put two
Wait,
words
no, you're
together.
right, actually, I think.
Is it called Essence
Yeah,
Flux?
Essence Flux is the W. Yeah,
Oh
no, you're
shit,
right.
there
I'm
you
just
go.
crazy.
Yeah, man. You've been gone for 2 months. I've been learning spells. Like I call
Wash, I guess.
I call Kindred shit Lamb's Respite. Yo, I'm pretty smart now. I know the
Damn,
words.
dude, you're really cooking.
And I call Xin Zhao the Chinaman Stab, and then the Chinaman Tornado Spin.
Ooh, Innovator.
The Innovator.
Ooh, Killer feels the blue buff.
Yeah. Yeah, stole it from right under his nose. Should
Walked
open
into
his,
his house and, you
should
know,
open his eyes. Poor J-Web.
I mess with his real man now.
Grey Fox says in chat, with Morgana kiting and Black Shield, we should win as long as we don't go for hard engage. Yeah, I agree. But
I don't know about that. They have too much backline dive.
yeah, Caitlyn needs to survive.
And with being down 2,000 gold, like...
That's an interesting lane
it
assignment.
makes it difficult.
The fed Yon, the underfed Yon versus the Gangplank can one-shot you. Oh man, this is an interesting
Trying to
2v2.
go towards Skeller, but King Mike is going to be going in onto Crucifix. And unfortunately, he does Gore Drinker, but he's trying to flash away here. Yona is going to be able to knock up the GP. Woozer is trying to run away. He's going to try to fight into the pit as well. Sterix is going to be popping, be able to absorb a lot of damage. He is able to heal a little bit with Grasp. Gets stunned up. One last auto attack should be enough. Punts him back for XZ Wolf. And Prestoman being a good guy, Prestoman, Crucifix being able to dodge everything, unfortunately cannot dodge an auto attack. King Mike still alive.
Wow, he almost killed
survives.
Stellar. Jesus
Double
Christ.
lifesteal is just so strong.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're just Meanwhile, they're just grabbing outside objectives over and over again with these like prolonged fights. You know, Psycho Dog kind of doing not really playing like a psycho, playing more like underdog right now. Just doesn't want to take fights with its team. Just continues to push when there's no action going on. I think he's just interested in trying to power farm and hit 3 or 4 items. Which is I think is a smart idea, considering how Dragon's coming up, and I think you need every grain of gold you can get.
Yeah, he's going for Frozen Heart right now, which I think is going to be really good on him.
Yep.
Because Olaf, GP, Caitlyn, so... And Lulu went support build, so... Really
Yeah,
hard
but
to
Lulu
kill.
does have his chem tank finish, so no more healing from that team.
Chemtank. Oh, Chemtech. Oh, Chemtech
Chemtech.
Purifier. Got it.
Yeah.
You kept saying Chemtank, and I'm like, am I thinking of the wrong item here?
Yeah. No. I think I said chem.
Yeah.
I said chem tech. No, I said
Okay,
chem
I'm just-
tank. I said chem tank, but I meant chem tank. Thank you.
I gotcha. I was-
The stoppy healy thingy.
The Healy Stoppy thing?
The healy
the-
stoppy thingy.
The Ramble Vest?
The Bramble Vest. Yeah. You went Bramble Vest. Reverse Bramble Vest.
Alright, 4 Dragon, Soul coming up. There you go.
Yeah, King Mike needs to get here fast, because I don't know. Jonas needs to
Yeah,
get here
they
too.
need to just group now, man.
Yeah. I
Before
don't
they
really
pull the trigger on a fight.
Oh, there you go. There's the TP. Oh, they're surrounding them. They're going for the flank. Oh, the walls are closing in. There's no traps that's set up yet. No barrels have been set up either.
And here comes the dive into the back line here. Yone is going to be able to get the ulti off, and so does the ultimate from Irelia. Actually, Wolf going wild as Ezreal picks up the kill onto Morgana. Crucifix is going to go down here as soon as the polymorph ends, and Woozers is now in trouble. And unfortunately, this is what we talked about at the beginning of the game. Unless they're like 2.5 items up over final boss, they just don't have the. Oh my gosh! Psycho Dog just hit it. I
Psycho
ate mud
Dog,
for you
what's
like a
good?
Mack truck.
Come on, where's the all chat at? Psycho.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
Psycho Dog wants blood. Mad to the bone.
Psycho Dog is a psychopath for what he was just trying to do to J-Web there.
All wolf this game. I guess. Yeah, that team fight was kind of funny. Like, I didn't know what was going on. There's just no one was dying initially until, Zhonya's were popped. But no, not bad. Not pretty decent showing. I was a bit worried about this team, how they would do without Big PP Tyrone and I guess Jack Limestone. But Psycho Dog's a sufficient backup ADC for this team. I think they're kind of weak on the mid side though. Now I'm realizing. Yeah, we need
Who
to
needs
work
a
on
strong
that.
mid laner when you have when you can just win anyways?
True.
I feel like Crucifix like, man, why the? Well, I mean, like they pulled the same thing as they did game 2, right? Where they picked up, they took the Kayn away from J-Web, forcing me on Trundle, which is kind of like not a playmaking champion. He needs to rely on your teammates, and his teammates were not doing anything for him.
Well,
Same
you
with
also have
Crucifix
no
right now.
real damage on the side of Enlightened. It's. We were talking about it a little bit. I just really don't like this team comp. You have no real late game options. You basically have to win before 25 minutes. And it just relies on you getting an early game lead. But you're playing a very dangerous game because Irelia beats GP, especially with any amount of help. Xin Zhao does pretty well into Olaf, actually.
Yeah. All right, now there's the
Sure.
dangerous game you're talking about. They're starting the Baron.
In it is a great 4-man ultimate coming out from Irelia with a nice 3-man stun off the backside. Does get stunned up, but it just does not matter as they are going to be
Yo.
going down like a
They don't have Woozer there.
Giga tower after your little sister gets a hold of it. And King Mike coming out with a rampage. Just disgusting.
Yep, and they're gonna pick up this Baron. And Woozer was like, you know what, I'm good with 9 deaths. I know I'm not gonna go to double digit. You guys can, you guys can catch up to me. I'm gonna chill. FF.
FF. Oh, there we go. There's the Psycho Dog we all know and love.
Woozer 1v1.
There we go.
I think whether or not we just take J-Web and we get an arbiter, we get fellow arbiter in to congratulate.
A neutral party, even though he's not fully neutral.
Correct.
No, he's actually doing it. That's pretty funny. He said Woozer 1v1 and look.
Like he's getting shot down. Oh.
Woozer's trying to go. Oh my gosh, he actually did get
Wait,
1v1. A little bit of
Did
mini
Woozer
damage, but
buy lifeline or do you always go that?
shield though. I think GP really doesn't have a great mythic if I remember correctly. So I think you usually end up going Divine Sunder or shield bow,
Yeah.
but
I thought he always had Divine Sunder this game. Maybe he sold it. I thought he sold it. Maybe he just started off with lifeline. Or maybe he just Q's the
so
turret.
you might have been seeing the grasp procs.
Oh, probably, yeah. GP is very flexible. Yeah. Flexible.
Caleb
sure
going
he
in,
is.
let's get the knockup on to Skiller. King,
I'm sure he
Mike.
is flexible. The amount of time that King Mike and J-Web bended him over.
Knockup does land on, and Yone actually ultimate is going to be going through, and Irelia is off to the races here. Crucifix is going to go down, and now it's just J-Web and Silverhammer, the flash away, and the root under tower is going to be going through. A lot of damage coming out onto J-Web. J-Web is actually going to fall. The resurrection, now they turn their sights to Irelia. Irelia will have the stun up in just a moment here, and the lifesteal is just too strong. Like, it's...
Damn, like...
We were talking about it earlier. It's the double lifesteal build is really, really brutal, and...
He got so low, but
doesn't matter.
Yep, and that's it.
all the way back up.
And that's going to be game number 3 and the series going over to final boss.
All right, Jonathan Webb, long time no see, man. How's everything going?
Can't complain, yo. Can't complain.
So how was that series, man? I heard you and Team PRL did very good.
Yeah, just got back from the 12-0 playoff run. Now we chilling in SDC. Game 2 wasn't so hot today, but we pulled through in the end.
Yeah, I was kind of worried with that game 3 when they locked in the Lulu and Olaf, because in the second game, what's his name? Skellig was doing a good job with getting, Dragon and Rift and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, he's gonna have the extra firepower with Lulu to do that shit. But
Yeah, it was
clearly,
it's a little spooky when Olaf was 3-0 at one point this game, but luckily we were able to punish Gangplank early this game, so Aurelia was like 1v9 essentially. So I don't know. It worked out in the end. Skeller definitely played well though. I guess I don't know. I would have liked to see him go GA instead of Randuin's, but I don't know. Maybe that's my only critique.
yeah, every game we've seen Aurelia today so far, well, both of the games, it was very scary. What else was there? Psycho Dog. How are the cons with Psycho Dog? I'm curious.
Yeah, is he really a trash talker or what? I feel like he trash talks too much for being a tier 3 ADC.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's just for fun a little
Yeah,
bit. He knows Mud on the other team, and I guess they have like a little rivalry or something, so
Yeah,
glad he
everyone's got beef
could
from
get
Mud.
the 2-1 today.
Yeah. So side one, I know you're your player review, but I just realized. So I'm not sure if this is true or not, Patrick. You better be right on this. So since you won 2-1, you're gonna win the heads up no matter what, too, Patrick. So you guys want the playoffs for sure. But the thing is, Patrick is 2-0 against Return from Movements right now, and I think if they 3-0 this, they knock out Return of the Moments out of playoffs. Is this true? So if that's true, then yeah. Well, I'm watching it right now. I don't know if you guys want to watch it through the stream or maybe I stream it on Discord. But yeah, this is like This is the final spot for the playoffs, I believe. Could be wrong, could be right. I hope Patrick does not lead me astray here. But anyway, yeah, J-Web, did you know you had to win that game to make playoffs, or were you like whatever? I feel like you were checked out.
Um, I'll put it this way. I knew we had to win the game to go into playoffs, but here's some quotes from the pre-game lobby. I'm gonna play X champ no matter what. So, I mean, it was playoffs. We're going for playoffs, but I think some of us were playing for fun too. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah. So who knows? Playoffs is on the line, but
Hey man, it worked
we
out.
had fun, I guess, and yeah, it did
Yeah,
work
we had
out.
fun, I guess. Alright, so, I mean, we'll see, you never know. Shout out J-Web. Yeah, unfortunately, Toy Soldier and your fellow brothers, Toy and Japanese, didn't make playoffs. Colt got knocked out.
Oh, for real? It's
Yeah,
too bad.
So you gotta carry on the mantle. And Shredman too.
Yeah. Oh, Shredman got knocked out too?
Yeah.
I thought he's on Matsy's team.
No, I said I mean Shredman 2 as in Shredman as in like him 2 is in playoffs. So you and J-Web,
Gotcha.
J-Web and you gotta, or J-Web and Shredman gotta carry the mantle for the other guys, is what I meant. Alright, so...
See what we can do, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Webb, any shoutouts or any mentions you wanna put out there?
Shout out to Toy Soldier.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Toy since he shouted me out in the chat specifically, but shout out to the rest of the Death Cards team. We had a pretty special PRL playoff run, and we start up again this coming Monday, so hopefully we can defend the title or whatever.
I wish you guys the best of luck, man, and thanks for your time, J-Web.
Thank you. Have a good rest of the night.
Dude, homie.
Damn.
Oh wow, did we just join on the game ending?
Yeah, well, I was watching it while J-Web
the
was
game's
talking, and
done.
yeah, J-Web just straight up, I mean not J-Web, I think More Sleep just straight up rocked them for playoff position.
Lonery said no thank you, that's mine.
Yeah, I just watched that team fight, that was crazy. Alright, well, I don't know who's making playoffs yet. As of right now, it should be like that, but I gotta do like an audit of the points and all that, yada yada yada. So we'll see what's up. Okay. Aside from that, glad to have Sid back. Next week is gonna be, the round of 8. Tomorrow we're gonna do the bracket draw. It's gonna be like a quick 30-minute ordeal. Aside from that, I don't know, Sid, you wanna say anything? RJ? I know it's
Yeah,
your first
thanks
season casting.
thanks for having me back. And yeah, I'm super ecstatic, and I look forward to playoffs. Hope the games are just as good as the games we saw today.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be.
man.
Playoffs is like a totally different beast. For SDC, it's always exciting. You can tell that it's all or nothing at this point. There's some sets there's some sets that's like garbage time, but then when it comes to playoffs, there's no more second chances basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sid. All right, RJ. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good luck to anyone that's
Always.
playing Clash. And yeah, see you guys later.
Have a great night, guys. Peace.
See ya.
Four big guys signing out.
Four big guys.